What is going on, guys? Bearded Bricks here again with another weekly build. This week, I'm going to build the bookshop. I've actually been waiting for this, and I went to the store to buy it on AFOL day, and I found out that it was not included in the AFOL sale, but it was included in double points, which was like 2 days later, so I just did that. Double points, 15% off. What's the difference? I know I'm going to keep stacking those points until I get enough for that AT-AT anyway, so this did nothing but help me out a little. What's going on, David? How's it going? Why does my screen look like it's like, I don't know, notchy? Does it look like that to you also? Three, 7, 4, 2. I got some good news, David, but I'm not going to say it until Gene and Tori get on. It was all right. I can't complain. It was just a normal day of trying to fix cars and get everything right and go on from there. Nothing spectacular happened at all, I don't guess. What about yours? I really just build my day-to-days are pretty much the same. Wake up, get dressed, go to work, realize that I'm not a millionaire yet, come home. I've been really spending a lot of time down here trying to get everything sorted. I can do this real quick. And show y'all. If you look all right here, all that stuff is sorted and ready to go. I wonder why this looks so notchy. I wonder if it's the camera. I don't think anything's changed on it. What I probably need to do is restart the computer. Uh-oh, a rough start. What happened? Anything you care to tell? What is going on? They made it.
You do not need minifigs?
No, I do not need minifigs. I almost got today. I almost got. I was surfing the Instagram, and a company that I follow has put up 2 minifigs that came back in stock. So I was like, oh, I want to go get those. So I logged in to get them, and they're $25 a piece. And then I was like, but I also could use this one, and I also could use this one, and this one's neat too. So guess what?
You don't need minifigs.
I don't need minifigs.
Hey, David, you're a Technic guy. You need one of these?
What is that?
42056.
What is that?
The other Porsche.
We just got the last 2 pieces to list another one.
Yep. And that's it, other than the brand new one.
Well, I don't need one. I had a good friend let me get one from them.
I don't know who that was.
Can you imagine? Like, think about how much that set has went up just from when I bought it from y'all.
Oh yeah, big time.
David said, "Think the Sub-Zero I work on. Maybe call back. Not 100% sure. I forgot to update Wolf Oven. I'm not sure what all that means. Not gonna lie.
Right, I'm liking my show here now. Now
What
I'm
show?
going right back out. You?
Oh, I didn't know.
Now I'm going out, so nothing squeaks or squalls or double echoes or anything. I went in the light and then I came back out.
I
and
hate
shut
when
it,
I
moved it off.
squall.
Squeaky squawk.
I got
instructions.
do what?
I had to go get my iPad for instructions.
I got Haley finally watching a extremely good show,
What is
What
it?
is it?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, did you like it?
We have had a bunch of people telling us to watch that, and we haven't started it yet.
Why?
We just haven't had time, I guess.
Do y'all have
Either.
HBO Max?
What?
Do y'all have HBO Max?
No.
No.
The only
That
way
could be
you
why.
could get it then is DVDs.
Well, that's why we're not watching it.
Okay.
It is very much worth it. Oh, high end appliances. Yeah, I have a couple cars that at work that are having some issues that I don't really know what to do with, and somebody above me needs to make the call of what I should do with them. So I've just been putting those to the side. I got some good news.
What's
What?
that?
Everybody, David, this is what I was going to tell you about. Everybody on Bricklink has failed to message me back. They do not want to sell, apparently. So Justin was like, why don't you message and ask anybody in the lug if they have it? The Firehouse.
What are you looking for?
The
Oh,
Firehouse.
the Firehouse?
So I messaged somebody and they had the Firehouse and the Ecto 1, so I bought them.
Good for you. So you're broke now again, like everybody else.
Well, I haven't spent the money yet.
Oh.
He's trying to figure out everything and tell me where to send the money to. But I will be, yes. Which sucks because I just paid off the Disney trip, which that was $2,000. And I just paid my credit card off, which was up there.
Well, that's good.
And now I've got to turn around and I was going to put it on my debit card, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to rent a car for Brick Fair, Virginia. And then I guess try not to spend too much money up there.
You got out the 9s, not the 6s.
I didn't get out anything.
I didn't have anything sitting up here.
I didn't pull anything out for you.
Damn dog.
No, I didn't pull it out, right? Love you, but don't know about the drink period came, but she didn't pull your bags out.
So all jokes aside, I
Uh-huh.
believe Lego has shafted me a bag.
Oh.
Oh, I'm past that. There's a reason number 9's out. Because that's where I'm at.
Mine didn't say where I was.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And I think somebody inventory.
You got shafted a bag on what are you building?
The bookshop.
Tori washed her 2 collector modulars today.
I washed everything that was in a bag today. In a laundry bag, it got washed.
Is that a good thing?
That's a good thing.
Gives her more stuff to sort.
And the inventory.
You seem joyed by that.
Actually, I am. I like getting caught up.
Oh, I see what I did.
Could they possibly inventory the wrong one? I need the one with the inside bumps.
Huh?
Okay, it's not inside bumps.
Okay, but I'm
That's
just saying
number.
it's the wrong one.
No, I'm
You
not
don't
going to
have
Mills plate it. Because if I
I
Mills
wonder if they just accidentally
have
put the
to
wrong
go
one
through
in
the
and notice it.
trouble of Mills
Didn't
plating
It
realize.
was built. We took it
all
apart.
the modulars,
Oh,
and I don't know if I really want to get into that or not.
What's that?
He asked me if I was going to Mills plate the firehouse, and I told him probably not, because if I do, it's going to make me Mills plate all the modulars. Could though, I definitely could. What do you think? Y'all gonna take apart all y'all's and Mills plate them all?
nope.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Leave them sitting right where they're at.
take a 3-month period and take them all apart.
Then you get the joys of rebuilding it.
You know,
The same joy that we had rebuilding the
London
London
Bridge.
Bridge.
Yeah.
Come on now, that was good time spent with each other.
It was. And I will say it went faster the rebuild time than it did the first time.
Did y'all actually remember how anything goes though?
It was familiar. I mean, do we remember it step by step? No.
What? Why not? I need you to put it together with no instructions.
Richard, we're old.
Which means y'all should have more knowledge. What happened?
Oh, you're sweet.
What happened
Yeah,
to all
right.
the wisdom and shit you get when you get older?
Shit you get.
And we do get a lot of shit, that's for sure.
We especially get a lot of shit from young people that don't respect their elders.
Be nice. He says, yes, ma'am, and yes, sir, every time.
Who?
I did not mention any names.
I didn't
Me?
either. I just be nice. He says, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, every time. Yes, you.
That's messed up.
I got an email from the show people today, and they said we could come anytime we want up until the time the event's closing.
Yeah, I don't know why you're set. That was weird.
So the website sends you to this ticket service that's totally different from what yours was.
Yeah, there's like 3 different ones, and I realized that. I thought when you said that you went to Ticketmaster, I immediately thought, I was like, man, I got. Because it says my tickets are will call.
Yeah, ours are not. Ours are digital.
Well, I have a digital confirmation that I show them, and I have a digital ticket, but it tells me to pick up my stuff at will call. So I don't really know what that means.
I did do one of the tickets as a VIP ticket to get the participation brick and something else.
See, I didn't do that.
Well, Tori collects
no,
them all
this
up in
is
that
not
thing.
part of the 72.
What's
I
up,
got
Doc?
asked to be on a couple people's, but I had to decline because other than tonight, on the normal time, I am busy. Because Saturday I will be going to a convention all day. Do you think we're going to see a lot of different stuff this time?
I don't know, but Manny and what's his name from Lego Masters are supposed to be at this one.
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm glad that everybody that didn't win are getting good heat from
Getting
it
good
all.
publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because I'd have been mad.
You found one. Did you take it out of the inventory?
It was in my stash of stuff to sort. I knew right where it was.
Tori's cheating the system.
Throw away him. There we go.
So hopefully,
Yes.
because everybody knows that I have such good patience.
I didn't even know you had bedside manner and much less patience.
I really don't. But I'm glad you're in the mood for talking crap tonight.
No, I haven't heard anything else about my Bronco.
I wasn't even going to ask. I already know the answer to
I'm
that.
still working. And yes, I'm still working on the treehouse.
There, we got the crap talk out of the way.
Hey, there's Doc.
Hey, Doc,
Doc
you and
said he-
Hive should do a special on people that spend 6 months building a treehouse.
That's Hive. What are you talking about?
Look,
I said that's Brick Hive.
he does that too.
Brick Hive takes 6 months to do anything. He is not a fast builder. And all you got to do is start talking to him and get him thrown off his game, and he's done for.
So, Doc, you talking about showing off the convention Saturday?
He said I'll StreamYard you so you can show off the convention.
He's talking about like what we did at the other in Columbia.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I figured.
So when I buy this set, I will have my white whale, and there'll only be one other Lego set that's available right now that I really want to purchase.
And what's that?
The AT-AT.
Oh, okay.
Who were we talking to the other day?
Was it at the Mexican restaurant? No.
We were talking to somebody the other day, and they were bragging about the AT-AT.
Think of it in a minute.
I really want to use nothing but points to get it, but I don't see how that's going to be possible with the amount of stuff I actually buy from the Lego store.
You can take your Lego store receipts and enter them and get points.
Huh?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about. But I'm talking about like you got to think the amount of Lego I buy.
Yeah.
Versus the amount I buy in store, or like in general. Like if I had points added up from Bricklink, I'd have it in no time.
If you had points added up from Bricklink, you'd have 3 AT-ATs to sell.
I know. I just spent $150 yesterday.
What's up, Greg?
400 of one piece. Yeah, I'm not really the AT-AT going up $50 don't really make me that mad. I mean, I don't know, Lego going up, everybody rants and raves about it and is freaking out, but I mean, what are you gonna do? If you really care that much, then stop buying it.
You're still gonna buy it.
Yeah, I mean I know it sucks, but it's just like gas. No, you can't do anything about gas prices, but you still gotta buy it.
Yeah, because I got to get to the Lego store.
I'm going this weekend with the same intentions that I went with last weekend, and that's not to really buy anything at the convention.
I went with those intentions.
Hey.
You know what's going to happen now, don't you?
No.
What?
What?
Someone's going to have the firehouse there. It's going to be cheaper than what I just paid for it.
No, what's going to be worse is somebody's going to have the other two modulars that Tori doesn't have yet.
And I can't buy them because I already spent my money.
I thought you inventoried to make up for some more.
I did, but I didn't inventory enough to make up for the price of those two. Right?
Are you asking me, or are you asking Gene?
Either one. Either one of you can get them for me. I'm good either way.
She's asking permission rather than begging forgiveness.
Yep.
That's what I'm hearing. But Tori, I'm gonna let you know it's always easier to ask for forgiveness because even if they don't forgive you, you still get what you wanted.
Oh, okay. I
I mean,
missed that.
what is Gene gonna do? Divorce you over $1,000? That's
True.
doubtful.
Because then I'd have to hire help for the store.
Yeah, that's
I mean, let's be real.
What's your
Mine's a bit worse. Smart as I did today.
what's your clock in time for the week?
It was all day today.
And she had one of her friends come help.
Yeah, I had a friend come over. It was fun.
Y'all let everybody come over and help inventory, but me. Y'all must really not trust me.
No. She just sorted.
That's it. Nobody helps inventory.
That's all I need to do is sort. I don't really care to inventory. I don't know that portion of it. The only thing that I might buy, which I doubt it, if that guy is there that I bought those minifigs from, I'm gonna get the rest of the Game of Thrones crew. But I doubt he'll be there.
No, I was telling Tori that it's a whole different group of vendors. The vendors tend to follow the same show series.
Yeah. I mean, I might be wrong. I might go in and just be overwhelmed with what I have to have. Then I have to remember, I do not need minifigs.
Hey, do you need minifigs?
Depends. What do you have? See how good my control is?
Yeah, totally.
You have mastered self-control.
No, because, well, what I actually plan on buying isn't that expensive. It's just when we go to the Lego store, because you said we're going to the one in South Park, right?
That's what I'm thinking. Have you been to that one?
No.
Neither have I. Perfect opportunity.
The only thing I need are shields. Shields and legs. But I only need 30 legs.
I just hope their internet connection's better so I can check our inventory each year.
Oh, at the Lego store.
Yeah. Oh, cups. We need to take the cups.
Okay. Ooh, ready?
I told you don't have to take cups if you don't mind them putting them in bags.
Oh, I don't mind them putting them in bags.
How much of a discount is it without the cups?
I think $3.
Is it really that much?
I think so.
Well, I can't get around that because I have tried. They will not let me put the minifigs in cups.
Mm-hmm. You don't need any though.
I know, but I need them legs.
You need the legs.
She got legs.
Well,
No
they didn't
sign
have
of
any
you.
legs. That's why I need some. Remember, I bought 30 minifigs with no legs. And I'm spending a lot of money. I forgot all about that. I spent $160 last night.
What did you do last night?
I spent $22,000 yesterday. Windows.
Oh,
I signed the forms yesterday. They sent me some revised form from the bank.
mm-hmm.
And only one of us had to sign that, and so I just signed it.
I'm glad y'all didn't pay 40-some thousand.
Oh yeah, no. I have
No,
to give up my Lego
Richard,
fix.
that 40-some thousand was just for upstate.
Yeah.
The highest price one was $68,000 for window replacement.
Crazy.
You could have not had a Bronco for that amount.
Well, you know what? I don't have a Bronco, so
A couple little pocket cars though.
I went by Parkway yesterday and I asked them about it.
And what'd you hear?
They said Gene who? Now I had to go by
Sorry.
Parkway to pick up a part for that Ford Flex I'm working on. Because Napa so graciously sold me a wrong timing chain kit, and I didn't figure it out until I tried to put it on the car. So I had to go flip. Do what?
He said, "How did this?"
The window wall that goes between the driver's area and the back of the Ecto One isn't straight.
You said it isn't straight?
It's not straight. On the left side of the car, it's flush with the window on the back door.
Then you did something wrong. Because mine's straight.
It snaps in place. How can you do it wrong?
I don't know, but mine's straight. Hold it up and let me see it. Are you talking about the side windows or the window in the car?
The window inside the car.
Oh, I can't see that.
Because I know why. Because one side of the door doesn't open, the other side of the door does, and so the piece count's a little different.
La da da da. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the window going down the side of the car. I was like, I don't know how you messed that up.
Hey, there's opportunity. I can do that.
Well, I would like to think an architect would be good at building stuff.
I'd like to think that too.
He's good at designing it.
Why don't you call Ford and help them out?
Yeah, really.
Have you heard the new arguments with Ford and everything? The attention is off the Bronco. You might get one sooner now.
Why?
Because they've came out with the Raptor R.
Yeah.
And apparently it's not as good as it's supposed to be or something. And I don't know. My buddy posts a lot about it, and I really don't understand it. Something about them and the Dodge T-Rex guys are arguing. But either way, nobody has $100,000 for a truck, so or at least I don't.
Somebody's blowing up his phone.
Yeah.
Your brothers?
No. That was the plant's off routine downstairs.
Oh.
That was his other lady.
Hey, he can handle two. I'm good with it. But I don't think I have to worry about that.
Who wants to put up with two? Hard enough to put up with one.
I agree with that.
She almost doesn't put up with me.
I do too. It's the anniversary of our first date.
First date? Where'd y'all go?
First date. Flanagan's
Finnegan's Way.
Finnegan's Wake. Yeah.
Did you have the grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
No.
Oh, I had a.
Oh, you missed out.
No, you had.
We ate at Finnegan's a lot.
Yeah. It's still closed.
Yeah. No.
It's coming
back up.
But we're gonna give it a couple weeks or so, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know they opened back up.
They're in the process of it.
Same owner, same everything?
I don't think so. I need to call Steve Dumas and ask him. He'll know.
You ain't got to call him a dumbass.
He probably gets that a lot, don't he?
He probably did back in the day. You ever eat at Camel City Barbecue?
Yeah,
You like it?
it's all right.
No, I love their brisket. But that's Steve's restaurant.
I don't really eat brisket though. It's good barbecue. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know.
It goes in upside down. Wow. I guess you're on.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm gonna wear a shirt Saturday that says "Almost Lego Master." Maybe I'll get attention.
Almost Lego Master.
The little plane you build with this thing is really cool.
Oh, got it. I got it.
Are you done?
I got it. No. Oh, heck no. Come on now. I'm just building the third one. Well, we need to check it tonight.
Look at all these pieces I get to add to my inventory.
Might have getting your sports coat.
Now, step 2.
Maybe your sports coat, your khakis and your sports coat. Would that work? Because you got into that for Brittany's wedding.
He said he doesn't know if he has one that fits.
A suit? Yeah, no. Your sports coat and your khakis are pretty nice. That looks white.
I know I got a bunch of trash up here that needs to go to the dump. Or at least the trash can. I have like 6 Lego bags full of bags and baggies down here.
Where did I put those?
I did run out of baggies the other day.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
I'm out of baggies and totes. So I need to go get some. Then I can restart my start back on the process of.
He said, fine, yes, no Dickies or Carhartts. I said, American flag Speedo.
He's thinking, what did I do?
So, you know, my good friend Ross that I've told you about that we grew up together on the swim team and he was heavily involved in the mini club.
Yeah.
His mom passed away 2 weeks ago. And they couldn't coordinate the funeral in time before they had to go on that long cross-country trip. So they're doing the funeral this Sunday, and he just texted me and wanted to know if I'd be a pallbearer. And I said, I don't know that I have a suit that fits. And he said, you don't need a suit. And I said, oh, so this is clothing optional event? I said, how about khakis and a sport coat? He said, fine, yes, no Dickies or Carhartts. I said, what about an American flag Speedo?
That really would be a funeral, Gene.
Yeah.
Tori
Would you
smiled when you said that, though. I think she's thinking about it.
Speedo.
What's
He
going on,
actually
Chef?
How's it going?
Hey, Chef.
Hey, Chef.
How you guys doing? Are we still building the
Good.
treehouse? Oh, they left. I asked if they're building and they not get
I
right
know.
off.
You show up and they just like dumped out.
I scared them.
What did you do, Chef?
I don't know. Apparently they didn't like me. So what have you been up to? Anything good?
That guy messaged me, Justin, and told me, he was like, but I can't sell it to you yet. I got to make sure that Justin's fine with not wanting it. And I was like, yeah, Justin did that message for me. And he's like, oh. And I was like, but you can ask him anyway.
What are we still debating on the firehouse?
Well, I've asked like 4 people on Bricklink how much they, like, if they would lower their price at all, or like keep the box and like save on shipping type thing.
Right.
And nobody will answer me back. Y'all are back.
No, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got-
And Justin just said that he's going to buy that firehouse out from under you.
Yeah, he can buy it.
Yeah, Chef asked me as I was still building the treehouse, so I just cut it off.
That's what I
That's
figured.
what I said. Must have pissed her off.
But
Actually, we looked up and the computer just logged out. We're like, what the heck?
I figured you'll get that treehouse built when he gets his Bronco.
Yeah, that's about the same time.
I hope so.
But Justin was like, why don't you ask somebody in the lug if they've got it? So I was like, yeah, I don't know. But I asked somebody and somebody had it.
And
So
you don't have it yet?
currently, no, it just happened today. Your thing that I sent you should be there Friday though.
Nice. Yours will go out tomorrow or the next day.
Justin, he told me he's trying to make sure he's got everything together. He wants to make sure, I guess, all the pieces are there before he does it. That sends it off. So I'm just waiting on him. I told him I'd go ahead and give him the money, and he told me that he would rather wait to make sure everything's there.
Well, if you're missing some minifigs, I got a set here that's got 4 of them.
Well, I bought the Ecto one too.
Did you?
Yeah, he sold me both.
Nice. That makes it better.
Oh yeah. Now I'm complete. The only thing I need is the UCS AT-AT.
What's that going for?
800 until the price increase, then it's $850.
Ugh.
I'll take that back. There is one set that I had that technically was Mark, so Mark took it with him that I wish I still had, and that's Hogwarts. But I also at the same time have a
The big
feeling
one?
yeah. I have a feeling that they're going to do another one. So,
Yeah, because they just like redoing it.
yeah, so I'm going to hold off. Because that's like, what, the second one we've got?
Yeah. I want to see what the new Hogwarts Express looks like.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the gift with purchase
The stairwell?
stairwell? Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't jumped on there to buy anything.
That's
I've been
person.
holding out for Brick Fair.
That's what I was trying to do, but I bought this firehouse.
I hate it when people do messages like this. Watch. They didn't send it. Oh, wait. Yeah, they did.
I think I'm gonna look for the Mini Cooper to finish up my bigger cars.
Yeah, it's micro scale.
Alexander Henry.
Judge Judy gift always wins, Justin. Always. And then hopefully I can go to the Lego store this weekend and find the legs and shields that I need.
Is this what's tracking?
I threw a couple of the knights in there that I found so far.
You know
Just
the
one and just a few heads.
the banners that Shy has, the custom made ones.
Yes.
I bought $150 worth of those yesterday.
Nice.
I kept trying to message the guy, and the guy would never message me back. So I hit Shy up, and I was like, "Hey, can you do me a favor and like get this guy?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll see what I can do." And the guy messaged me.
And you spent a whole bunch of money.
Oh yeah, that always happens.
Well, we ran Tori off.
No, we
After a butler tree.
we've got an issue with an order that somebody hasn't received.
Well, what'd you do that for?
Which is gonna
Yeah,
have to
you know, I don't have to ship all of them every time, do I?
Matter of fact, I'm missing some orders from y'all too.
No, those are the ones you threw in the trash because we couldn't figure out who they went to. Right?
Exactly.
I told her to re-inventory it, but
Nope.
she's like, "Screw it, I'm not pulling it twice."
I looked at y'all's site last night while I was in this like buying mood, and I was like, "Ooh, look, they got some more horses up." But I quickly got off. I was like, "I can't do it. I can't do it."
Did you say you needed horses?
No, I don't. I don't need anything until after Brick Fair because I still have to go. I looked online today, and it says I can go ahead and reserve it, but I don't know. Like, it isn't very clear, and I don't even know if I'm using the best company or what. But I need to. I've got to reserve some type of bigger vehicle to get me, Justin, and all of our crap to Brick Fair.
And I'm thinking of renting a vehicle also.
Enterprise is the only people I know.
See, they got Avis and Budget. We got the big airport about 10 miles, 15 miles from me.
Yeah, that's a good point, Richard. Why don't you go to the King Airport and see if they got any rental cars there?
Even if you go out a little farther, check out farther from you.
I promise you that the Mount Airy Airport, which is the closest one to me, the only rental car they have is the golf cart that'll get you from the plane to your car.
From the Window World, no, that's North Wilkesboro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, North Wilkesboro has the Window World hangar.
That's funny.
We have the Mount Airy has the Eagle Carports hangar that all the cocaine comes in on.
I'm back.
What you still poor for then?
Well, I just want a piece of the money, Chef. That's
You just want a little piece of that pie, don't you?
exactly just the money.
He needs a piece of something.
If it can get me the money, I might. I've seen her. I wouldn't want a piece of her. I'll take the money.
Hey, Richard, we may have to go. This guy just went live, Brickin with the beard. We need to go check him out.
He just went live.
Brickin with the beard. I see him on Whatnot here and there.
I hear he has some pretty good guests on from time to time.
Yeah, Chef
They may
does
be
come
building
on.
the same stuff over and over and over and over, but
Yeah, we don't really have a live feed. We've got a replay button that we push.
so really I'm done. It's just it doesn't look like it.
They're ripping on you there. Good thing it's you and not me.
Justin said it might just be weary of new people since Lego was cracking down on figs and stuff.
That's funny. Good thing I had mine just made, huh?
I don't know what I guess they're just trying to control the market
They're not. They don't want you to put your logo on it.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is they don't. There's so many people that want stuff that they do not make, and they're not going to make it.
That's why they can do what they can do.
I feel like that's just going to drive their business away.
A lot of people I've talked to has been going into Kobe and other things. Like, have you seen? I think it's called Blue Brick.
No.
Some of the castles and stuff on there. Wonderful pieces. I've been really debating on ordering and see how they are. A lot of people like them.
I mean, with them cracking it down and stuff, how does that? Like, you can go to conventions and people are still selling the stuff. So,
Yeah, I think just the deployment. Watch what one hand's doing while the other one's doing something else.
I mean, I honestly doubt they will stop it. There's no way they can.
No,
To be completely honest.
especially with people that print them at home themselves.
I mean, they're all talking about how they don't do any kind of military, but
Did you see the new tanks?
well, did you see the God, what's the movie? Avatar movie has the sergeants in it with technically the military vehicles.
Yeah. Have you seen the new Indiana Jones?
Yep.
That's a nice tank for being Lego.
If you're talking about the world, that's a fake one. Somebody made that. Yeah, that's a what you call it?
Somebody just made it.
Because I've got that tank behind me. It's a Brickmania tank.
I'll see, because I know I heard they were coming out with a new wave. I figured it was just one of their ones when I was scrolling by it. I guess I should have stopped and read it.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones tank is just the Ray Bentos off of Brickmania.
Oh, that's cool. I have some of those. I have some of those windshields.
The little bookshelves you build for this bookstore are awesome.
Oh, I know. They're cool.
Oh, it's a coffee. No, it's
They
not.
won a court case in Germany against a company, so I think it's them just making a statement, and everyone was overreacting.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that they don't want some of their pieces, like, I guess, printed on like that. But the other side to that, too, is America is light on some of the stuff they do, because you can go over, like, in China and stuff and buy pieces of, like nude characters and stuff like that.
You can get them from Minifigs Me, I think, and get them shipped over here.
Because I looked into it because I was trying to build a strip club for the city. I decided against it.
Why?
Because I figured that if I was displaying it at at Brick Fair, I really didn't want to have to explain to all these kids that.
Why there's a strip club in there?
Yeah. And then their moms and their dads would be like, "That's awesome," and the moms would be like, "I'm appalled. You don't need to do something like that. Lego are for kids."
I'm offended and triggered at the same time.
Exactly.
That sounds about right.
This is going to be weird being at Brick Fair with that many people around and being like behind a table.
Oh, I don't plan on being behind the table at all.
We'll have to go cause some mischief again.
I am not one for public day.
I think Justin's going to come down. Hey, Gene.
Yeah.
If Justin comes down that Tuesday, do you want to go eat dinner that night?
Sure.
Doesn't he eat dinner every night?
No.
No.
Only when Richard invites me. I
Oh,
pretty much starve the rest of the time.
I figured.
Can't you tell? Can't you tell I'm kind of wasting away to nothing?
Yes. Just like me. The wife was gone all week. I don't think I turned on the stove once.
Microwave worked just fine, didn't it?
Not even the microwave. Wife got a bar right next to me. I just called it in, walked it over, picked it up, walked back over.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what. I used to, when I was in Honda school in Richmond, Virginia, we always stayed at the Hilton Honors, the Doubletree or whatever it is. The food at that hotel was better than anywhere you could go get it.
It's not bad over here, and we get a discount for living on property. So it's like, what is the point of going and getting groceries? And so I get it.
That woman today was like, "You want me to send it to this address?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, my system is saying that that's not an address." I was like, "Well, that's the address he gave me to ship it to." And she was like, "Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have you handwrite it on this piece of paper, and we're just going to tape it to the box. And that way they can sort it out when it gets up there."
It's because our road's not in the system yet. It's a new complex.
Oh.
I had that problem before.
Well, you know, we're depending on our government here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where may that piece be?
Was I singing out loud? I'm sorry.
Okay, pasta?
So you, Justin, and a carload of Legos.
Yes, sir.
You're not throwing Legion in there too? Packing them in the back?
Man, I have begged Legion. Legion won't do it.
What's up, stud?
What's going on, stud?
I'm doing great. How about you? Oh, wait, you mean Stud Sidious.
Oh, mercy.
No, we would have
I had
said sexy then.
I'm going to have to put my feet up in a chair because shit's getting high in here.
Getting deep, isn't it?
It's getting deep.
It's cold, too. And Tori doesn't know that one a bit.
Tori, did you do your homework this week and watch Full Metal Jacket?
No, I did not.
What?
Oh,
I actually forgot the title.
we gave you one thing to do.
I know. Full Metal Jacket. Let me put it in my notes here so I don't forget.
I will tell you what she did think about doing was spending half of her time that she's supposed to be working in the store building on her treehouse so y'all would quit giving
Yeah, I
her
did
shit.
think that.
How can you ever snitch on her, Gene? That's messed up.
Throwing her right under that bus.
I know.
And it didn't help when I first jumped on and been like, "You're still building that treehouse?" And then
They were trying to. When I first went live, they were trying to like tag team me. And then right before I could say something to retaliate, Gene goes after Tori.
I'm not answering.
Uh-oh.
They had
I know
a
what it is.
flatbread. It wasn't like a barbecue chicken, but it was like a. They called it a seasoned chicken that was like. I don't know what they put on it. I guess some kind of mesquite.
A rub?
Where is this?
The Doubletree Hilton in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
When I went up there for Honda school, that was I ate there instead of all the restaurants around because it was better food.
Doubletrees usually have some pretty good chefs.
I have no idea when the
They
72
want to keep
hours.
that money in house instead of letting it go out the
Uh,
doors.
I could not get into the 72-hour stream because the time slots that they had available, I was not available. And last year, I picked like a Saturday night or Sunday night and ended up staying up to like 2 in the morning doing that.
See you, David. Have a good one.
See you, David.
Coming.
And then I got to, we're going to that Lego convention Saturday, so I was just like, I'll be all right. I do need the viewers, though, and the subscribers that come with that 72-hour live stream.
It is pretty nice.
They doing that tonight?
I think it starts tonight or tomorrow, one.
The 21st, I think I see Ninja streaming tonight.
I know Doc said that he wanted me to hit him up Saturday at the convention so we can kind of do what we did last time.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think they're doing big cars on Sunday. Or a car show. I'm like, well, if you need somebody, I'm there. I've got a couple of them anyways.
I got the only ones, well, the only one that matters in my opinion, and that's the orange Porsche.
I never bought the Techno.
Gene has one right there ready for you.
Nope, wait, it takes two hands to pick it up, though.
Here you go, Chef. Right here.
The orange Porsche.
That's the Porsche.
One orange Porsche.
What time
That's
does
the
it
last
start,
two.
Bud? Do you know?
Got the last two Technic panels in it tonight.
There you go,
So
Jeff.
I know I'm just not a Technic fan.
What? Wow. Look how
Too many
beautiful
of them
that
little
thing is right
pins.
there. Look at that thing.
It is pretty.
Gene, did y'all save one for yourself?
No,
Oh,
no.
Why don't you put that one in your little
To do later, pal?
no, the stuff with the Ferraris and the Lambo.
Because those are all new.
oh, those are all new in the box. I've got one new in the box too.
The Porsche?
Yeah.
Oh, so you do have one.
But he's not going to build it. He's going to sell it when he gets the Ferrari. And they all stop.
We'll wait till they all retire, sell them all. We're going on a Alaska cruise.
Really?
Are you going to get a part?
Just let me know ahead of time. That way my boss knows that I won't be there.
See if you see.
The Porsche has a lot of really cool stuff in it. Like it actually has a park, a reverse, a neutral. It's pretty cool to put all the gears together and get it right. But on that same topic, if you get it wrong, you're going to be spending a lot of time trying to figure out what you did.
You know what?
Oh, that's right. The wheels separate.
Hey, Richard, I think I legit got shafted apart on the Ecto.
I found my stuff. That was just my stupidity. I put them in the wrong
If you wanted, it's right here. Oh, my wife came home and my daughter-in-law got me Hogwarts Express.
already.
Yeah, she got home last night.
There must be 2 bags.
Tuesday to Tuesday.
Never mind. There's 2 bags. There was one hidden under the number 12 bag.
I've really, out of all the sets that I've had, I've only been got by Lego twice.
I've only had one missing piece, and then those 2 6x6 or 8x8 plates for the Titanic that were messed up.
Three
That's all
times.
I've ever
They were all
had.
small pieces. And they were all Harry Potter sets.
Mine was I was missing half of a hinge in the haunted house, and then on the UCS Star Destroyer, I was missing one of the circular things the turrets go to.
I think on the watchtower, I was missing one of the dome tops. The clock arms on the clock tower. And the doors for the Great Hall.
Yeah, so when I think
Pretty
through
big piece to
how
miss.
many,
Yeah.
when I think through how many hundred sets Tori and I have had together, and we've only been missing, I think she's been missing one piece. I've been missing one piece, and I had those two pieces that were damaged.
I did
But
do
that
a Technic set though, Richard. I did the John Deere.
do what?
I said I did do a Technic set. I did the John Deere.
I think the problem with those big plates though that got bent are the same thing like these. Like this right here is technically bent. It's the way they package them and they just throw them in there with everything.
Well, these were legit creased. I mean, they were like 6x6 or 8x8 plates. They weren't big ones, and it literally had a crease down the middle of it, and it was one corner was broken off the other one. And when I say crease, I don't mean like a stress crease. I mean it was folded
Like
45
it got
degrees.
caught in the machine, folded up, and then finally give loose.
That's what I'm betting.
Somebody
Since
was
it was two of the same part, I'm betting that something happened with the machine.
somebody was just tired of working that day is all that was.
Yeah. Yeah, that blood bank is awesome. So
Yeah, I've seen the start of the blood bank. I'm just glad. And after you sit there and say like 15,000 pieces, man, I'm telling you what, I am glad that the city is over. But man, is it gonna suck to take apart.
I know I gotta pick up a few more gray slopes. I think what I ordered is not gonna come here in time.
For the
My mop for Brick Fair. They keep saying they were supposed to be here yesterday, but nothing in the mail yet.
I just can't wait to get started on the castle.
My sig fig should be here this week.
I messaged the guy who made mine and asked him if he could make me more, but I've yet to hear anything from him.
I got a bunch of little tiles made up too, round tiles. I was kind of hoping they'd be here before I shipped your box, but if it's not, I'll just give it to you at Brick Fair.
I was hoping that I could get more T-shirts made, but the guy who was supposedly making, or the guy that made the T-shirts last time, wouldn't really message me back, so I hit somebody else up, and I've yet to hear anything from him. He asked me how many, and I told him. Then he asked me what sizes. I told him, and I've yet to hear anything, and I messaged him twice. So I don't guess I'm getting any more shirts.
Yeah, I did it. Instead of a bunch of sig figs up, I just had a bunch of tiles printed for this year. Kind of late when I did them. I think I just ordered them last week.
I'm not too upset that I'm not getting shirts because the Brick Fair rules are kind of weird about how you can't have certain stuff on the table.
Yeah, but we usually hand them out during like the first few days before everybody gets there.
Yeah.
They don't want you promoting on the weekends when it's public.
Well, I only have I don't know what I got left, to be honest. I sent you the figure, torso, I think a couple tiles, and a couple stickers. And I don't think I have very much of anything left.
I had your sticker on the back of my computer.
Plastic is made of oil is made of dinosaurs, so Lego dinosaurs are real dinosaurs. That is very true. I started on a Mills plate, but like an idiot, I wanted to do it just like Lego, so I used a regular base plate, and that was a mistake. Yeah, stud, I had to rebuild the entire city on Mills, so that is not fun. That is definitely something you should do in the beginning, because it is much easier to do the first time than go back and take everything apart. Believe me, I know.
I didn't know you had that hard of a time taking it apart. I'd have taken it apart for you.
Taking it apart, well, it had to be done strategically. That way I knew how the buildings go so I could put it back together.
Huh. That's different.
It's going to get taken apart real easy when I pack it up Sunday at Brick Fair. I promise you that. It will fit in less boxes than it took to get there. I will.
It's not coming home in one piece, is what he's saying.
Haley asked me last night if I was going to.
Table, are you?
No, I'm not going to do that. I would love the clout from that, but I'm not chasing pieces all around. And I remember last year when we were standing there talking to Ryan, and that little kid had dropped his like clone army gun, and it like bounced all around the floor, and he was freaking out. And I can just imagine if that one little gun bounced that far, what in the world my city's gonna do. So I'm gonna hold off. I'm already trying to blow up a $350 set.
You still shooting the gun? Yep.
If I can hit 1,000 subscribers, I don't think it'll ever happen.
After we stood in that long ass line last year forever.
Oh no! That's the stupid part. That's where I'm even dumber. I'm not shooting the UCS one. I'm shooting the one that's even more expensive.
Oh. Well, hell with that.
Because I've got 3 of them, I was like, why not?
Yep.
Gene, explain to Delta what's up with the I do not need minifigs.
He needs to check out your Instagram. You've got a few minifigs.
I have a problem with me needing parts for a castle mock, and instead of buying parts for the castle mock, every time I go to Bricklink or Instagram, I start buying freaking minifigs that when I started this channel, I was like, I don't know why people buy minifigs. They're not that cool. And now I have so many.
You're not that cool.
I know.
See, Richard, so us not letting you just dig through the minifigs, we're really helping you out.
No, that's kind of rude.
Not feeding the addiction.
Yeah.
He is not enabling you today.
But I think at the same time, though, he's hurting me.
Oh, you've been through this before.
It's tough love, Richard. It's tough love.
Look, I had no intentions of going through the minifig stuff until I realized that he started having all these UFO figs that I want that he doesn't have but like a quarter of the pieces for. And then he had this damn elephant head that I had to have. If I wouldn't have got that elephant head from you, I would have went home and bought that minifig or big fig, whatever it was.
Glad to have it.
And that's my problem. That's the way I get. Just like that truck I got sitting outside, I had to have it.
My name's Richard, and I'm a Legoholic. Hi, Richard.
AA is for quitters, and I'm not quitting. I have a 1x4 tile left over that I don't think should be left over, but I don't recall it ever being placed. And the top of this
That's
is
why it's left over, because you didn't place it.
Did you find your piece?
Yeah, there was another number 10 bag underneath the 12.
it goes in the back outside behind the
I
door.
thought I had an order.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you found it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Problem is that I progressively got way more into the details on the building, so it's a major pain to have to transfer it now to Mills. I'll eventually do it. I didn't think I was going to have this many parts, but it looks cool so far. Are you shooting the set with an actual gun, like really shooting set drip test style? I plan on the door on the gunship opens, and I plan on putting like 5 pounds of tannerite in it and just shooting it and seeing what happens. I have a custom skeleton dude you would want.
I can tell
Counts
you.
and anything is always cool. You don't need what you want. Yeah, I don't need minifigs. I want minifigs. And there's something I'm doing with skeletons in the castle, but that is a undisclosed information as of right now. See, that's the thing. I almost bought a $22 minifig just for its cape.
Oh, there! Look at the camera.
Yeah,
Oh, look, skeletons.
yeah, I haven't been using those. I've been using the old school ones,
The only one I've come across so far
the ones with the normal heads.
from Ninjago.
No, the real old school one, Richard, is the one with the swivel arms.
Yeah, I have 5 of those. But the only thing I don't like about them is the joints aren't tight enough to hold something up.
I know, they suck.
Does the set have car insurance? It probably should.
Yeah, that would be good.
I mean, it made it to Brick Fair. I mean, it made it to Columbia pretty good, so I'm not really worried about it because it's built sturdier now. See, Stud, I had to rebuild my entire city. And I say had to very lightly.
You wanted to.
Well, it technically did start falling apart. If you really want to be technical.
Yeah, it did. Because we weren't nearly as careful putting it up as we were getting it out.
So technically, you can blame it on Gene.
I'm not going to blame it on Gene. I'll blame it on the process. The process was not ironed out. And it also didn't help that the buildings were so big that they only fit together with certain other buildings in the boxes. And I didn't pay attention to what boxes they were in. It was a conjoined partnership when this went down.
It didn't go down too bad.
No.
Hey, Richard, you and Haley want to go to lunch with me and Tori Saturday in Charlotte?
Maybe. That is an awful far drive. We might be able to manage it.
So with that smart Alec remark, I'm thinking it's pretty close.
Well, normally we ride in Gene's cars because I have a small car and we all don't need to be cramped up in it. I could take one of the cars from work. That's what I'm in. I mean, that's what I drive every other day.
My job's got a minivan that's just been sitting in the same spot for a year. Because nobody wants to drive it.
Why don't you take that thing to Brick Fair?
That's what I was getting at. I've been trying to bug them to just getting rid of it to me.
I asked the guy that I work for if I could rent one of his cars to take. He was like, I really don't have a way to like rent you one. I was like, what about just letting me have one for the week? Because if Justin comes up Tuesday, I would like to wait on putting everything in the car until he gets here. And then going from there. And then
going to Brick Fair?
Then I got so like money happy just to spend money that yesterday. I almost bought a damn GoPro.
So you can strap it to you and walk through?
I was like, man, a GoPro would be cool for Brick Fair instead of using my cell phone like I did last year. And I have a buddy that had Chris that comes on the show sometimes. He had a bunch of them, but he said he sold them except for the one that he uses. And of course, he doesn't want to sell that one. So now I've been contemplating why I should drive to Best Buy and just buy one. And then today, when I logged on to StreamYard, I was like, why don't I just go professional and pay? And it was like $460 or $80 or something like that. And I was
like, there's why you don't do it.
Well, if what they say is true, it kind of is beneficial. Like I can stream in 1080p because the videos that I record are 4K. But
yeah, the new Atari set makes me feel old too.
What?
Oh, I can't wait for that Atari set to come out.
As long as you know that it will never
like the
be
Nintendo.
anywhere as cool as the Nintendo.
Wow.
Just like the one downstairs.
I'll be friends.
Yeah.
I like my Nintendo set, but I like the Atari too.
Yeah. That's why I switched everything over to Mills plates. I never played Atari.
No?
No, that was
Yeah.
That
He's
was-
too young.
before me.
Oh yeah, you are young, yeah.
Does it have a tennis game on it?
Pong.
Yeah, he's asking for free labor.
No, not free labor. Just, I mean, I can put everything in the car, and then if your stuff doesn't have room, then oh well. But I was trying to think of you. Damn, I just offered to take you out to dinner like 30 minutes ago, however long it's been. See the way people treat you, Chef?
Yeah.
All right, to be honest, I haven't heard anybody treat Chef that way. They just treat you that way.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it all the way around.
I get the red carpet.
He gets the cookies that aren't stale yet.
Opening doors and shutting doors behind me.
And then I get the door slammed right in my face. That's how it goes.
Chef, I was saying you get the cookies that aren't stale yet.
Every now and then. I'll just toss it out on the highway.
Delta, send it to send it on through Instagram. Stud said it's funny how the youth in the community say it won't sell, that are nuts. Yeah, they said the same thing about the Nintendo though. I think the only reason the youth liked the Nintendo a little more was because of the TV screen portion of it.
And you can play your little electronic on it.
They don't know the coolness of the Nintendo. The Atari was not as cool, but the Nintendo definitely was.
Yeah, the Nintendo was a good build. Typewriter I didn't care for. The guitar wasn't that bad.
I'm building the bookstore, the bookshop.
That's a good one too.
This is the only modular that since everything has started, since I started, it came out that I did not have, so I went and bought it.
Nice. Yeah, the typewriter I didn't even look at twice. I do like the Fender guitar. Piano, I wasn't a big fan of.
So, with the Fender, do you wish it was like bigger
Yes,
and they didn't just cram all those pieces in the box so you can make it a different color?
yes. Should have did 2 different boxes, but the same box. Just have a little area where it was red for the red one, black for the black one, and doubled the size.
I'm a huge music fan. I don't play guitar, but that was just one thing I was like, I can't see myself buying it.
I got it on discount at Barnes and Noble, so I'm like, I might as well. I did enjoy the build. I'm just disappointed on how small it is.
But what I can see myself buying is Citizen Brick has a Kerry King minifigure.
Yes.
All you just said you don't need any more minifigures.
There's a difference between need and want, Tori.
I always need minifigures, but is it the right time to buy that many?
Well, I'm hoping my thought process was I just won't buy it now. That way, when I get to Brick Fair, hopefully they'll have it there and I'll buy it there. That's my thought process.
Lately, I've been seeing them carry more at conventions than I do on their like online shop.
Yeah, that's what they did last year.
There's a lot of the ones that were constantly sold out online. I bought at Brick Fair.
And then I started looking yesterday in the little area on my computer that I keep things like instructions. I have like 6 Brick Mania sets that I never even bought parts for. So there's that path I can always go down again. I don't check the Twitter, Delta. I don't even really know how to use it, to be honest. If it isn't through Instagram, it should let you. I don't know. I doubt the Lego Thor stuff that they do. I understand what you're saying. I don't know, actually. I'm gonna say that I don't know on that because I got hit with the first time. So since I've done this YouTube channel, I've been hit with 2 violations. One of them was from WWE because I had like a 5-second segment of the Hulk and Randy Savage, which I didn't even know if it was that short of a time you can get hit with a violation, but I did. And then yesterday, the video I posted on TikTok and Instagram had a violation on Facebook, but only in Russia.
What'd you have?
You know the song by Phil Collins, "In the Air Tonight"?
Yeah.
It's that song, but it was like a remixed version of it, and it's just the first part of it. And when I posted it to Facebook, it said it has a violation where it cannot be viewed in Russia.
Okay.
That's what I said. I was like, okay, like whatever. But WWE was literally like, if you don't take this down, we will press charges.
That's so cool.
Okay.
That's when you say I have 37 cents and a pair of broken sunglasses. Bring it.
What I should have said is, well, it's not my fault Vince McMahon touched me in inappropriate places and then paid me to shut up. Because now that would uphold in court. I'm sure it's not his fault. He was just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I haven't even heard anything about it.
Really? So Vince McMahon, one of the WWF girls from back in the day came out and was like, well, he paid me to keep quiet for sex. Well, then it got so big that he had to like sign the company away to, well, not sign it away, but go on like a leave or whatever. He gave it to Stephanie and Triple H. Well, then like 14 other girls, I don't know how many girls, I think it's a total of $12 million. Girls came out and was like, oh, well, he did the same thing to me. I'm like, if they're getting paid off of this, then he touched me also.
You better jump up there then.
I tried. What's going on, Cameron Keel? No, I'm not millsing the modulars. If I did, I would have to go back and do all of them, and that's just a lot.
I got to go back and do all of them.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I actually thought about tonight, since I've been sorting and everything, my next project is to start taking apart some of these sets and moving them. And I don't know what I'm going to do because I have like 10 different aircrafts from Brickmania over here, along with the Optimus Prime and like 4 Ninjago mechs. I
Nice.
need more room down here. Do what?
I said, which Ninjago mechs?
I used to, like, the Ninjago sets are cool, but the only thing I really buy is the mechs. The mechs are neat. I keep telling Haley that we need to buy a bigger house just so I can have more room for Lego.
I keep saying the same thing to Jamie.
She doesn't like it as much as I do.
Whether I needed a whole basement.
Exactly. I have a whole basement. I just need a bigger whole basement. So, Gene, you and Tori's goal this weekend is to get the rest of the modulars y'all don't have?
Awesome to you.
No, not really. I'm good right now.
Nothing much, Cameron. What's up? Stud said WWF was the first big design job I ever had. Stamford, Connecticut. He has always roaming around him. You should see his office. WWE hires tons of creatives and designers. They have a huge department. You get in the elevator and they would rock to be in it. Don't you have the entire army you are working on for the next Columbia BrickCon? Yes. That is probably, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get done with that, but the plan is to have it done by next year at for the Columbia Con to take to Brick Fair, Virginia. But I really don't know that I'll have that done because I plan on going pretty big with that, and I don't know if it's going to be possible.
Stud, what do? You talk about your first big design job.
He's an architect.
Oh, is he?
No. He's like a graphic designer type thing.
Well, guys, you have a wonderful evening.
Oh, you too, Chef.
I did build this week.
What'd you build?
A little gift with purchase.
You know, I have the last like 15 or 16 gift with purchases behind me, and I've yet to open any of them.
I figured I'd build something tonight. I turned around and grabbed one. Got them all in a pile here.
Oh, that's cool. That's the little Rocket Man.
Yeah.
He's
Now they got the
additional.
new one where he's in like a little diorama of him.
I really like that little set.
Yeah, it was nice.
Justin actually got that one for me.
Where's mine, Justin? All right. Good night,
I
guys.
don't. Can you get a gift with purchase with just buying stuff off the Pick-a-Brick wall?
As long as you spend
I don't
so
think
much,
so.
What'd you say, Chef?
you should be able to. It says with the purchase of this much money.
Oh yeah, if it's just money, yeah.
What's the gift with purchase right now? Because apparently the reindeer, from what I can tell online from people griping and complaining and saying they didn't get a chance to get it, the reindeer was like a mysterious thing to have, which is weird because I've got it. And if I've got it, then it is obviously not hard to obtain.
I don't think I remember that one.
It came out whenever they were doing the let me grab, well, it's all the way on the other end, but it was with the double points purchase. And like I said, if I have something, then it is not hard to obtain, I promise. You just didn't try.
I had like 20 of them carrot houses.
Oh, I've got 2 still back here. And what's the other one? Oh no, that is the carrot house. Well, I've got like 2 or 3 of them back here.
I was giving them away.
Somebody's got to do something with them.
But yeah,
Why don't you build one gigantic carrot house?
The carrot house mock.
give it away.
Yeah. Just be like the biggest carrot house that Lego will ever have. Yeah, it does look like the little rocket from Jimmy Neutron. Stud says that he's a creative director. I started as a graphic designer, used to do the Lego packaging and minifig art. WWE was crazy because we had to do the posters, etc. It was basically Photoshop with lighting and fire being oiled up large men.
Nice.
Ready to go outside? Come on, let's go teach.
You're talking, Justin, are you talking about the little reindeer thing? I just need like 2 of those forestman things. And I'm hoping.
Yeah, I don't know how we missed the Forestman thing.
Well, I called all the Lego stores around here to try to get it, but none of the Lego stores around here had any left. I think the Lego stores around here be on some bullshit. Just like when we went to, was it Concord with Justin? I was looking for a certain minifigure because it looked really cool and it was in the Build-A-Figure section, and I only found one. And then I was talking to one of the girls that worked there, and she was like, would you be interested in any of the minifigs that I've already built? And goes to the back and brings out a cup and has like 4 of them in there. And I was like, why are you hiding these things? I think it's all rigged. The man is out to get me.
It's the Lego man.
They literally have over 80 designers at WWE. It's crazy, but they really support the Connecticut design schools and take kids right out of them, which is cool. The thing about like the wrestling stuff is it's crazy the amount of footage and stuff they get that they don't use right away.
Hey, Richard, you should talk to Chris about the wrestling. You know what I found out at work?
Yeah.
It's fake.
What? Somebody lied to you.
That's what I found out.
Somebody lied to you. I'm gonna tell you what though. I know that nobody is that dumb, but I understand that wrestling is choreographed. But those guys getting hit with chairs and shit is real. I have witnessed it happen many times, and I have sat in the hospital with somebody while they got 12 staples put in their head because they were hit in the wrong place. It's called Santa's Yard. Man, that's pretty nice. Justin did agree to help pack, and then he's going to drive the whole way up there. It's really nice of him.
Sounds like somebody else I know. Right? You helped pack him up and then you drove up there? Or drove down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's got some really good friends.
I have the best of friends.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know what it is because I can drive to the mountains and be up there for like 3 hours or 4 hours. I think last time me and Haley went, it was like 6. Just absolutely killing the roads up there and never have one problem. But if I jump on the highway to go somewhere, it's like, all right, I got to go to bed. The adrenaline is not there. Don't worry though, Justin. I've only fallen asleep like 4 or 5 times while driving.
And it's usually for no more than 10 or 15 seconds. Usually.
Usually.
But if you pay attention, he comes back awake pretty easy. Doesn't startle too bad.
The guardrail usually helps me.
You mean your blind man's cane?
Hey, this is no lie. I was 22 or 23 at the time, and me and a buddy were like, let's stay up all night. And I was like, all right. So we stayed up and was like messing around at the house. I remember me having the idea. I was like, since we've stayed up all night and it was like 2 a.m., I was like, dude, let's go yard selling. He's like, all right, let's go. Because, I was never really up that early on Saturdays. So we decided to jump in the car and go yard selling. Nothing wrong with that at all. While driving back, which now is like 11 o'clock, I remember like me driving my car and just like closing my eyes like I was blinking for a second and look over at him, and he was like, did you really just fall asleep? And I was like, yeah. He's like, dude, I did too. And I was like, what? He's like, I opened my eyes from falling asleep and your eyes were closed until you looked at me. He's like, we need to go home.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
It's like, okay.
That's my non-professional opinion.
Well, I mean, you're not a doctor, though, so do I really need to listen to that?
That's why I qualified as non-professional. But I respect the fact that you don't want to listen to that.
But Gene told me he was a doctor. Stud said, yeah, WWE uses a ton of media. That's why they have a full floor of creatives. You're right, though. Even if it's fake, the wrestlers' bodies get abused, and they were always injured in the office they visited for business. Justin said, don't threaten him with a good time. He said he likes falling asleep while driving. It adds excitement to the trip.
It's like a whole new trip when you wake up.
All right, I have a question. What in the world do you build on the second store or the story of the bookshop that has that little gold circle in the middle of it?
It's a surprise. You have to wait and see it.
Well, I mean, I've already built it. I'm asking what it is.
I don't remember.
Looks like some kind of Indiana Jones monument. Yeah, the wrestlers that end up getting hurt like that, they don't have long careers at all. Yeah, I don't really mind driving. I just have to drive with like music blaring and a conversation going or something. The thing that sucks is Haley falls asleep by the time we get out of the driveway, even if we're going like out to eat. Then you got Tori in the back seat snoring.
Tori doesn't snore. I stayed awake all the way to Raleigh. It was the way home that I went to sleep.
Made them walk a little, and all of a sudden they're passing out.
Yep. I was tired.
Oh, I see what I'm building now. It's a clock, but they have you build it in two separate things. I get it. 12 o'clock up or down? Yeah, I'm really a pump for the new sets. I can't wait. Hopefully, I'll be able to buy a bunch of them. Y'all gonna buy the Indiana Jones sets?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. I'll just have to see what they look like.
How about buying them for me so I ain't got to stay up till 12 o'clock in the morning?
When are they coming out?
August 1st.
Next year.
Oh, next year?
Yeah, it's next year.
I thought it was August 1st.
Are y'all staying up to buy anything August 1st?
I don't know what's coming out.
I've already pre-ordered Groot.
Is that all y'all plan on getting?
I haven't looked to see what's coming out.
We haven't looked at the stuff yet.
The Sanctum is coming out.
The what?
The Sanctum Sanctorum from Doctor Strange, his house.
Oh, okay. Bunk beds. She got the bunk beds.
Oh, those are cool.
Bunk beds.
Does anyone think the castle will sell out? Should I stay up till 12 to buy that castle?
I don't think it will.
Will I have a chance? $400 is kind of high for it to sell out. But the hype behind the castle like sets is kind of what makes me think it might. And the thing about everybody wanting it and ready to jump on it kind of scares me a little.
Yeah, that's why I think it's going.
I think
all the hype.
Yeah,
I think all the hype has been pushing.
They're gonna buy it, hoard it, and resell it on Bricklink for more money.
How the hell do you do that?
Which is why I should buy two of them. Hey, if I buy two of them to resell one of them, that just gives me more points for the AT.
There you go.
Now you're using my kind of logic. Tori's trying to convince me to go ahead and buy the Ferrari. Just use our points.
Uh-huh.
And I was looking, and I'm pretty sure I can buy the Ferrari with just points.
I mean, she's kind of right about that. It's just the only thing is I think you're going to get to a point where you're going to have such a high niche of somebody to want that. Because that's a lot of, I mean, you got what, $1,500 in value now?
No, the Porsche's up to 12, new in the box.
Is it really?
By itself, yeah.
So you got
I
what,
was
$2
looking at it
grand,
last night.
$3 grand?
Say what?
3
You
grand.
got
in?
2 or 3 grand?
Probably.
See, I think it's
probably.
going to be hard to sell that.
Well, if somebody don't want to buy it all, I'll list it all. List it at a price that makes it attractive. I mean, I didn't realize how attractive $600 was for a used Porsche,
I didn't either.
but it literally was only online for 2 days.
So Lego didn't screw up and give me not enough pieces. Lego gave me too many pieces.
You know what I do when they do that to me? I go back and read the instructions and find what I missed.
That's what I'm doing now.
Would you like me to fix you a dessert?
So I'm right. They gave me an extra window.
Just in case you broke it.
No, like the frame.
Oh,
And then there's a 1x3 black piece, a tile, that I don't recall. So that goes on the front. Yeah, I like the Sanctum. The Sanctum is definitely one of the cooler sets that's coming out.
the what?
I said, what's going on over there?
I don't know. I'm kind of a little afraid to look.
Is that an order going on?
No, this phone's blowing up over here. One round. Now. Right.
Stud, who's first on the 72-hour stream, and what time? Do you know?
Well, one of them was an order.
Hmm.
One of those double things was an order. One 8 4 11 3 19 2 17 1 2 2 2 2 2 4.
Do what?
Yeah, we just got an order, and that's the quantities.
Oh, that's not enough of anything. I didn't hear 100, 200, 300 of nothing.
Nope.
I'm almost to the point where I don't need to order any pieces that are high quantity anymore. Hopefully.
Oh, wow.
Well, why the hell they had to put that there, and now you got to turn it upside down for this?
Well, that made no sense.
No, none at all.
You should have to
They,
work on
they
it.
said, how can we piss off Gene? Watch this. Hold my beer.
Well, they make you put all that crap on top of the roof of the Ecto One, and then all of a sudden you got to take it all. You got to flip it over upside down.
Yeah. Welcome to the design. Did you build the engine yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's almost done.
Isn't that really cool how they got the air cleaner, the master cylinder, the serpentine belt?
Yeah, I like that. I really like the serpentine belt.
They got that alternator on there. I used to have one of them alternators one time. And he does not know when it starts. Hey, a chameleon. Come on, chameleon. I need this one piece. Found it. I wish I could play music on here and not get violations.
Yeah, that is kind of weird that you can't.
It's all copyrighted.
Oh, I know. But I mean,
But I'm not saying it's my music. So are you going to finish the treehouse first, or am I going to finish this?
you'll probably finish that first.
I have a whole nother building to go.
I have not even to the leaves yet. I'm almost done with the third layer.
How many layers is? What do you have? What do you build? Like the sections of the treehouse as it goes up?
Yeah, these little pieces.
Ah,
See, I've got 2 of them done.
And there's only 12 on the tree.
There is not. See, I mean, it's getting there. So see, I'm getting ready to put this piece on here.
So they're all the same level.
See, looks like they're a little bit off. What am I looking for? One more.
Gene said he's going to find one of the pieces that you're going to need somewhere in the middle and hide it.
Yeah, he likes to do the puzzle pieces.
Now that is rude, Gene.
But he does have to go to work eventually.
You just going to start giving me the firehouse piece by piece?
Nope.
Now I can officially say I don't need it anymore.
That's right. You got your own coming.
I get to build my own whenever I officially order it, I guess, or pay for it.
That thing's long.
That's what she said. She likes to build my. She likes to build my ego.
Y'all are so bad. So bad.
I was watching a thing today or earlier before I went live. So I've gotten in this kick lately where if I'm down here doing something, I put like Saturday Night Live greatest things on just like some kind of repeat. And I guess where I've gotten to an algorithm, it really just plays Will Ferrell and like Adam Sandler hits over and over.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen where Will Ferrell is arguing as God, who is he? One of the presidents. And they talk about something about the government controlling healthcare. And he's like, well, the government controls our DMV. Why shouldn't they control healthcare? They're doing an amazing job at that. And I was just like, man, the good old days.
You mean when Saturday Night Live was actually funny?
Yeah. I showed Haley the skit yesterday. She had never seen it before. With Will Ferrell and Jimmy Fallon in the hot tub of the when Cameron Diaz comes.
Yeah.
The lovers. Look, it is Barbara Hernandez. And when Lego designers design something, what makes them put 2 1x4s instead of 1 1x8?
Piece count.
Grabbing me by the balls, man. It's always something with you, Lego. It's always something.
Grabbing you by the short hairs.
It's just one little more strand that gets pulled before I snap on everyone. I need this 1x1. Got it.
Look.
They both turn.
They don't both turn. That's a figment of your imagination.
Probably. Although, was turning when he turned something over there. Oh, is that when the wheels move? It does that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
That was another thing I watched when you know who Ralphie May is? The big comedian that was on Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
And he like won and then he got fat again and I think he died or he's dead now. But where he was talking about his friend doing acid for the first time and he was having a bad trip and he was like I had to cuddle my buddy in the corner and explain to him that since he was in the blanket that the monster or the plant monster couldn't get him. It's like all the good comedy is gone now. Except for Bert Crusher. Bert Crusher is hilarious. Spending the money to go see him was worth every penny. Even though I did trick Haley into buying it.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I didn't really trick her. It ain't my fault that she wasn't all the way awake. I just asked the question. She needs to come down here and join. I've got the seat cleared out. Well, never mind because there's nowhere to put the seat over here. I have to continue cleaning. Then we'll get her down here.
There you go.
She does have she has more Lego sets down here than I do.
No, really?
She's got the succulents, the orchids, the Disney castle, 5 sunflower sets, the lovebirds, a 3-in-1 creator set, and 2 Christmas sets.
Well, whenever Tori finishes the treehouse, we need to let the two of them dudes build mine.
Oh, then it's a good thing I got these Christmas sets.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You set them up and I knock them down.
Thanks.
You read that like a book.
We need that sound of like the sound effect of a bowling ball going down and hitting the pins.
Probably copyrighted.
Probably. You want to know the truth? You can't
handle the truth.
So the set says to put this is a strange build technique. And I lost that piece. But I like the way this roof looks so far. We were talking about me and Justin and Manny were talking about favorite movies the other night.
Mm-hmm.
What's y'all's favorite movie? The one you could watch countless times.
Tori's got a whole list of them.
Yeah, I do. I watch Transformers. I watch Jurassic Park over and over. I watch Iron Man over and over.
I'll give you Jurassic Park, and maybe Iron Man, but Transformers is not an amazing movie.
Just the first one. I don't enjoy all the other ones. I just like watching the first one over and over.
I'm talking about a decent movie, like something that's amazing.
Oh, Les Mis.
Les Mis.
Les Mis. We watched that one a lot.
I've never even seen that movie.
It's a movie, but
it's an opera.
Yeah, it's an opera.
Or stage show, anyway.
But we watched that one quite a bit. We watched National Treasure.
National Treasure's good.
Yeah.
My favorite movie of all time is The Departed. Please tell me y'all seen The Departed.
They know.
You've never seen The Departed? The Departed is a movie that is literally a mind screw. You'll have to watch that movie twice to really understand what you just watched. But it's like Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Nicholas.
No, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. Jack Nichols is the golfer.
Yeah, Jack Nicklaus is the golfer.
What is
we can't kill the golfers without getting in trouble.
That's Caddyshack.
Yes, it is.
But what's the guy's name?
And this is one of my favorites.
God, not Leonardo DiCaprio.
Tom Hanks.
No, he's in all like the newer movies. He's in Pain and Gain with The Rock. Mark.
Wahlberg.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg's in it. The whole movie, you realize, is like the mob, like, and they're all paying the cops. And you realize at the end of the movie that everyone in the movie that is like a mob member is actually a cop. Like, the Jack Nicholson is the leader of it all. I just went and seen Goonies in the theater. Goonies is definitely one of my favorite movies.
We
But
used to
that's
watch
just
Italian
for
Pop over and over.
that's just for nostalgia.
Yeah, back during our mini days, we watched Italian Job a lot. Both versions, old and new.
Did y'all realize that y'all's cars don't actually drive like that?
Well, so the funny thing is, the reason we like the old version is the guy that was the stunt coordinator and drove the red Mini in that movie
Uh-huh.
is the guy that I worked for doing track training. Bill Wicks, Driving Academy.
Have you ever seen the movie Baby Driver?
I think so.
I haven't.
Where they rob the bank and he gets away in the red Subaru? So everybody was like talking about that movie because the movie had it wasn't a lot to do with cars. It was just he was a really good driver and he was young. But they used the WRX, which is not as fast as the STI, but they used a semi-built version and then welded the rear diff to where and took out basically converted it to rear-wheel drive instead of all-wheel drive, so it could do the stunts in the movie. But it was like you didn't even use the good car, and then you dumbed it down by making it rear-wheel drive.
Seems legit.
Stud said he can watch the Goonies over and over. I can actually watch Labyrinth over and over as well. I know it's a kid's flick, but David Bowie's the man. So is Jim Henson. I've only seen the Labyrinth like 2 or 3 times. I've never, it's a good movie. I just never really sat down and watched it, I guess. I should do that in the castle. I should put Sloth chained up somewhere in the castle.
Oh, it's telling me how to put wheels together now.
Yeah, you need help with that.
You put the wheel in the tire. This is like a couple Lego sets now that I've put together, and the books have been printed really dark.
Yeah, I hate that. I can't stand not being able to tell reddish brown from dark brown. It drives me crazy.
Drive me crazy.
All right, what other ones do I need? Fuck that one. And then I need a round.
Now Stud has me wanting to go watch the Goonies again.
So much for going to bed for you tonight.
I literally just seen that movie. Me, Stitch, and Haley and everybody went and seen it maybe a month ago, if that. I love that scene where he's talking to the Spanish lady. And he's telling her and translating for the mom. And telling her that they're going to lock her in the closet with all the cockroaches if she doesn't separate all the drugs in the right drawers.
I need one.
Boy, the hand of God steering on this car leaves a lot to be desired. This is sloppy as crap.
It's a 1980 freaking Cadillac hearse.
It's forever long.
Tell
Guess
me
it was
when,
going to turn the TV for a while.
tell me when you ever thought that thing was going to be doing track racing.
He's got a point.
I need to get Sloth in order to do it, but I'm definitely going to do that now. That will be a must. Sloth is going to be chained up in the basement of the castle, or a room in the castle. What's going on, Mayo? How's it going?
Say mayo?
Mayo. Man, think of all the skeletons I could use that I'm making this roof with. When it comes to 80s movies, though, there's not too many like 80s movies that aren't good. But I also have a weird opinion about stuff. Like, everybody freaks out about Top Gun, and Top Gun is not one of like a movie that just like amazes me.
Well, the thing about Top Gun that was so good, and you kind of take this for granted at your age, is it's the first movie that was recorded with a hi-fi track on it.
Well, and I get that, and I get that a lot of the stunts and stuff were actually done. Like, and I give it credit for that. But it's just one of those things that if you sit back and look at the story of it, the story just doesn't really do anything for me.
It wasn't done for the story. It was done because those actors at that time were the hot thing that would sell tickets.
Oh yeah.
Val Kilmer. When
See,
he was young, he was hot.
I think Val Kilmer, in my opinion, and this is probably going to make a lot of people mad, but I like him better than I do Tom Cruise.
Well, Val Kilmer's had some really good roles in other things that were way better than Tom Cruise roles.
Yeah, he don't look so good now, though.
No.
He's got kind of old.
Like, you talk about favorite movies, Val Kilmer is
Cancer kind of hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Val Kilmer is in one of my favorite movies ever.
What?
Tombstone.
Oh, my God,
Oh,
yes.
God, yeah.
That's one we watch a lot.
We watched Tombstone like all the freaking time.
Yeah, we'll go to bed watching that one and just let it run. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Should I hate him? No, I'm sure of it. I hate him. I still think out of all the things that they could do in movies back then, when they shot that scene where he's twirling the coffee cup, I
Yeah,
do not
like a
know
gun.
how all of them kept a straight face.
Oh, I'm sure they
Oh
did.
my God, that was hilarious.
Because you know they had to start laughing and like busting up.
Mm-hmm.
I like Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott's a really good actor.
Yes. Roadhouse. He was good in Roadhouse.
We watched a documentary about Val Kilmer. Actually, I think the documentary was called Val.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. And he and his son did the speaking in it because of his cancer.
Yeah.
But it was really good. I mean, the stories that he told about when things were filmed and why things were done the way they were.
That's what Stud was talking about, is his voice, because it was gone because of his throat cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, a lot of people don't like it, and it might just be my part of the nostalgia, but Val Kilmer played Batman when Batman, when I was growing up, and people may not like that movie, but I actually really like that movie.
Yep, he plays him.
Tommy Lee Jones, and I mean the way that him and Jim Carrey did.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What?
Arnold Schwarzenegger played Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah.
All those movies were what I grew up on, though, because I was a huge comic book nerd, so those intrigued me.
That's what Brandon used to watch, so I watched them all the time with him.
Are they redoing Willow?
It's a sequel. And they're doing a lot of the voice through synthetic voice. Well, it's AI voice synthesis, what it is. And during that the documentary, they showed part of how they're doing the AI voice synthesis with him. And it sounds like his old voice. Part of it was his son helping to record bits and pieces, pieces of words, so that the AI could put the words together. His son sounds just like he used to.
We were playing a game for blood. Oh, I was kidding when I said that. I would. So now I got to go watch that and the Goonies. Back to back. I'm just going to call out of work tomorrow.
So who do you call?
Yourself?
I don't know.
You haven't figured that out yet?
I told them the guy that we just hired, which I ain't gonna say nothing bad about him because he's amazing, but he had already technically had a vacation planned, so we just let him keep it and take it. And I was picking. I said, everybody keeps taking all this vacation. I said, I'm gonna be glad when I get to cash mine in. And he's like, you have till October. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, October's when you're going to Disney. I said, yeah, but I said the first week of August I'm gone. What are you talking about? I said, yeah, the first week of August. I said, I work that Monday, and then I'm off the rest of the week and don't come back until the following Tuesday. Well, what? I was like, yeah.
That's when you say, well, I sent myself an email on it.
Well, they knew about that before I was even hired because that was in the books. Yeah, I CC'd myself on that email. Sorry.
I just saw it.
He's over here fussing.
Da, 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 da.
If this was a Technic set.
See you later, stud. Take it easy, man.
Go together better.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Damn brick built.
So are you saying you'd rather that be Technic?
No, I just like Technic. You know that.
Yeah, but Technic cannot look that good. and you know
The
that.
inside parts can.
No, it is a good looking set.
Tori, the inside is not what counts.
Oh. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Where's my one? No.
All these slopes that you use for the roof of this,
Mm-hmm.
I need in black for the castle. Now you talk about some expensive pieces. Those things are expensive.
I forgot the rules were still outside. And I would assume that's Charlie. You're good. All right, now I'll go get the dogs.
You just grab some cheesecake. If you don't mind.
No.
Yeah, grab me a piece too, if you don't mind.
Okay. Set in right over.
Call Haley down
You
here.
gonna
and say,
Ginger.
We've got some cheesecake. I wonder if you'll go get it.
Yeah.
So Richard, I kicked Spectrum to the curb this week.
For the internet,
Yep,
who'd you go with?
AT&T
Why? Just out of curiosity.
fiber. Oh, why did we kick them to the? Why did we kick them to the curb?
Yeah.
We kicked them to the curb because Tori didn't have stable enough internet to grant shipping labels for the orders. I mean, it was going down like every 5 minutes for a minute and then come back up.
We just
And
switched.
so,
At work, we just switched to Spectrum. Well, it's not fully done yet. They haven't came and set everything up, but we're getting like special phones and everything through them.
doing IP phones.
Yeah, so you can like conference call on them and what you call
Yeah,
it?
we got all that crap at work.
Video chat.
But so we called Spectrum, and you got to keep in mind, I was back before it was Spectrum when it's Time Warner.
Yeah.
I was their second residential broadband customer in Forsyth County. And when I called them, tell them I was having problems, they were like, "Well, we can have somebody out there a week from Friday." I'm like, "Yeah, that ain't gonna work because we're running a business. Week from Friday is not acceptable. I'll just do it another way." And they're like, "Well, what do you mean?" "Well, I'll just call AT&T and get fiber installed."
Yeah.
And the girl literally chuckled. She's like, "Huh, yeah, like that'll happen that fast." I mean, she didn't say in those words, but she was like, "Good luck with that." And I said, "Well, thank you."
So when are they coming?
That was Thursday. They installed on Monday.
We
What?
we have the option at
Hold
work.
on, Tori said something. What was that, Tori? She was we were trying to remember who we were talking to about the AT&T. That's who it was. It was the AT&T guy.
Oh. He works at AT&T and has that much money?
Apparently. And the absolute funniest thing about the whole process was about halfway through the install, they call a half hour before they come to make sure you know when they're going to be there. Okay.
Yeah.
Even though they set an appointment. And so he called and didn't block his number out. And so he about halfway through the install, he goes, "Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you, if you have any problems, save that number that I called you from and call me on that number. Just call me direct." He said, "My English is passable and I won't put you on hold for 45 minutes." I was like, "What did you just say? You got to say that to Tori." I mean, it was hilarious. "My English is passable and I won't put you on hold for 45 minutes."
The guy at the guy that I have to call through for all data is not English at all, and I have trouble understanding what he's talking about sometimes. We had to call back twice just to make sure that I knew what I was paying for.
It's just stickers, guys. It's stickers.
Do what?
I'm taking stickers off a sheet to put on some parts, and both dogs jumped up like they thought I had something. Oh my gosh, it is just stickers.
But technically, you have something, and it's something they don't have, and that's what bothers them.
But you got wrong in your foot. You were tearing into that foot, baby. Any see what? Roll over. Roll it over. Come on, roll it over. Did you on your foot for? Oh, you got to let me touch it. Oh, damn it.
I'm sorry.
So much for that.
That's it. No more.
She's so big.
Man,
Oh. I'm back. Did Vader deliver the cheesecake to you?
no, ma'am. Let you know right now, if you give him food and you think he's taking it to anyone, you are very
A
wrong.
lot like our boy or girl.
No. She's not like that.
She would deliver the cheesecake to you.
Oh no, cheesecake? No, she wouldn't.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Oh. Where are you, Jessica? Oh. What you doing? What you doing?
Keep forgetting to put together these minifigs.
Did you step on something now? You're just damaging yourself up. Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Man, I'm glad I get to add all these parts back into the new sorted inventory.
There you go.
Isn't it a good feeling?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Here, baby. Here. Thank you for on the foot. Come on, Jessica.
Hey, look, I get a pumpkin.
Don't lick it now.
That's another movie I could watch all the time. Is Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke?
Yeah.
That movie, I believe, is so funny, and I'm not really sure why.
Equal la chinga.
What you mean it was bad acid? I see people walking around my neighborhood that took a bad acid. Their head looked like a pumpkin. Mellow.
Go lay down.
Mellow.
Yeah.
Ah!
Hmm.
Hey, look, Led Zeppelin. I love when he's like, whatever you do, don't say nothing about my cousin's neck. He gets very sensitive about that. He opens the door. He's like, what happened to your neck, man?
There's so many good lines in that movie.
All right. Okay.
All right. Let me see. Let's not bother her.
Just look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Calm down. All right. Oh, that's cool. The book goes beside the bed.
Huh?
The book goes beside the bed. The book's bigger than the bed is. Yes, I know you saw it, but you're not getting any. That's Mama's treat. Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Chestnut. I don't get any of it either.
I tried. I tried. I'm sorry. Vader ate it. Can't do anything about it. I was ready to sleep in this morning, and that little girl got up when her daddy did and saw him off. And when he shut that door and she heard that truck, she's like, let's go. Time to get up, Mom. Let's go. I'm like, Chestnut, get back underneath the covers. Nope. That was it. I had
Don't
to
worry,
get up.
Tori. In a while, you don't have to worry about that. The Bronco's much quieter.
Yeah, it will be, won't it?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's what I thought. Maybe.
I wonder why they don't call you and try to upsell you on the $100,000 Raptor X.
'Cause I don't think Parkway has any allotments for them.
Chestnut, stop.
I guarantee you they don't. Which Parkway did you buy it from? One on Bear Street?
No.
University.
That's the one I was at the other day. The two parts guys that were there came from Honda.
Yeah, the guy I'm buying from is Ed Wood. I've kind of known him forever. He used to be half owner of Cedarwood Ford before they sold out to Crossroads. And he retired and decided he didn't like retirement.
I don't know too many people who do. They like not having to work, but they hate not having something to do.
Yeah. He is the number one Ford salesman in the southeastern U.S. for like the last 10 years running. He's a great salesman now. If only he could be a great deliveryman.
Every person.
Well, I guess to sell a car, you don't need to deliver it.
Technically, that's somebody else's problem, right?
Exactly. But does it count as a sale if nobody's really paid for it?
There you go. He probably hadn't gotten credit for the sale yet.
And now we build whatever it is we're building. La, 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 la. Another great movie is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Yes.
Chicago.
So did you hear about that mall shooting up north? I think it was Columbia, Ohio.
No, sir.
Or maybe, no, it was Indiana. Anyway,
Did he have
some
one of
guy
them
went in.
automatic weapons?
Huh?
Said, did he have one of them automatic weapons?
Fully semi-automatic.
Yeah, fully semi-automatic.
So a guy goes into the mall, goes into the restroom to get his gun out of whatever he's carrying it in. When he came out, he opened up fire. And some 22-year-old kid who was a concealed carry holder saw it going down. He pushed several people out of the way, said, told them to get down. And from 40 yards away, he rattled off 10 rounds out of a handgun and hit the guy 8 times from 40 yards.
That's pretty funny.
That so a friend of mine that's a NRA pistol instructor, he posted something today, and one of his other co-instructors was like, okay, first off, to do that was absolutely amazing from 40 yards with a handgun. And he said if he was a concealed carry holder, then he was probably doing it with a compact or subcompact pistol. He
Yeah.
said, and that would qualify him as a verifiable god. If you can hit 8 out of 10 in a body from 40 yards with a subcompact pistol.
That makes me want to go outside to see if I could do that.
40 yards away is a long way with the
Oh, I know.
I can tell you right now, I can't do that. At least not 8 out of 10.
Not saying I can. I just said I want to try.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the guy? Did they still hold him responsible?
That's kind of falling apart. So I was telling Tori about it yesterday. The media was blasting this kid because he had a weapon inside the mall that had the no weapons allowed sign.
Yeah.
And they're really putting pressure on the DA to press charges, and the media was. The police department released a statement that was pretty much, yeah, that won't be happening.
Well, why does that matter? I mean, they should be glad that he had one.
This is the media that's anti-gun, no matter how good it is. They're probably wishing that more people had died so they'd have more fuel to fight the guns with.
Yeah, that's true. Really sucks I don't have any anymore.
I don't know. I thought about going and looking for mine while we were at the lake last weekend.
Did y'all go look at the boat?
Yeah,
Yep, it's floating.
It's still above water?
Yep.
it is still above water. And you'll know the really funny part? It's a 1987 Catalina 22 with a 1987 5-horse 2-stroke on it.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Third pull, it cranked.
With no starter spray or anything.
Yeah,
We always carry it just in case.
we always carry a can of ether. I've only had to use it one time, and that was when we're trying to crank it one winter and add old fuel in it.
It was pretty impressive.
I opened up the fuel locker, plugged the fuel line in, and all I was thinking in my brain was, please, dear Lord, let this start before it kills my back pulling the rope 4,000 times. And third pull, it cranked right up. And it didn't sputter out either. I mean, it cranked up and kept running.
Well, that's good.
Mm.
Yeah. And in the meantime, on the same day, my brother sank his wave runner.
How do you sink a wave runner?
Well,
You're
I'm sorry. My brother sank my other brother's wave runner. So Steve, the one that owns the wave runner, was out playing around with another friend of his that has a wave runner just like his. And they were exploring up the Shalote River at low tide. And Steve doesn't know how to go at a slow, controlled speed. He just doesn't understand that concept. And he was hauling ass and ran into some shallow oyster beds and basically punched 2 holes in the bottom of his wave runner. So when Dad was down there, he hauled it to a boat shop. And I don't get this. What is this? He hauled it to a boat shop, and the boat shop was supposed to, fix it, do
Yeah.
the fiberglass work. And they did fix it, but they didn't fix it right.
But it's probably because he was a really cool friend.
He's
Really cool guy.
He's a great guy. He's a
Great
great
guy.
guy. Corey,
That's Steve's favorite line to
Corey,
why he's going
Look.
to.
if you need
Use
to fight
somebody.
the ghosts, ready?
Oh my gosh. That's too funny.
The little shuttle thing that comes out of the back from the bottom's awesome.
Yeah. Have y'all not seen that new movie?
No,
Now I'm just talking about the way it's engineered on this set.
Yeah, it's the exact same way it works in the
it
movie.
just came out. It just came out.
It's been out for a while.
Yeah, we just hadn't seen it. I don't know, but he just came out.
You didn't cut it back. That was actually a really good movie. Y'all need to see that.
Ghostbusters 2?
Well, it's
Well, it's not 2, but that's what it is.
I mean, Ghostbusters 2 already exists, Tori.
Oh, that's true, it does. We need the one with the. Maybe not that. Is it? Yeah.
Well, it's almost bedtime. I'm putting the last sticker on.
Okay.
I've got more parts to put together, but I'm putting the last sticker on.
I'm building the first cover for one of the things to go on top of it.
The roof.
Mm-hmm. The roof.
The roof is on fire.
Okay, so this goes in this side, in the front door.
But we don't need no water. Let that mother burn.
So, Richard, does the Stay Puft Marshmallow thing just sit on the front seat?
Yeah, it doesn't connect to anything.
That's horrible.
You're gonna
Yeah.
fall out.
But if you watch the new movie, you'll understand why. It's one of those things.
All right, so then
What? Oh. Ejector seat. Some form.
Jectocito, cuz.
why have I got all these extra pieces?
I don't know, but they're pretty.
Oh, look, extras
Transparent
of
blue?
these. That can't be right. Oh, I know why I got extras of those.
Why?
Because they showed putting these things on the front. They didn't show putting them on the back, but they are on the back also. The flashy blue lights.
Okay.
Come on now, Gene. You know they showed it to put them on the back. Did you ever figure out what time we're meeting at your house?
Whenever y'all want to go, we're good to go.
So, you want us to be there at like 9 like last time? Or I don't even know when we came last time, to be honest. You want us to be there at 7? You want us to be there at 8?
I don't want to leave at 7. It would be good to go ahead and leave at 8. That way we can go to the show, get our show stuff done, get to the Lego store, maybe get to the other Lego store.
All right,
So,
the
you know-
staircase on this is the coolest staircase I've ever built.
Which one's he building?
The bookstore.
No.
Yeah.
Bert.
Yep. So how much are the pick-a-brick cups? Aren't they like $15?
Yeah, the big ones are 15, I believe.
Yeah, they used to be 13. They jumped them to 15.
No, well,
So-
the small ones are 13.
Well, we inventoried all the stuff we had in that one pick-a-brick cup.
Y'all only
It
got
was
one?
13.
Oh, we had two. Yeah, we had.
Oh, we did have 2.
Yeah, I thought we did.
But anyway, whatever. When we got done with it, we had put in over $100 in inventory.
Y'all need to, which I don't know if the South Park store will let us do it. I know the Concord Mill store will. You got to let me get what I want first, but y'all need to get all the shields they will let you buy.
Okay.
Because those shields are $1.50 a piece on Bricklink, and if you let them or they let you buy them from the cup or whatever, it's I think 15 pieces for $9. Hey, so I have to ask, since y'all are modular nuts, what's the scissors and the mouse trap in the basement for?
The bank is one that falls through.
Um,
The scissors and the mouse.
in the basement of the bookstore.
Well, there's always a mouse in the bookstore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't the bookstore. That's the bookstore. So this would be the apartment beside of it.
I don't know.
I look to y'all to know everything.
I know. Sorry.
What's that set number?
10-270.
Oh, this is one of the ones that does the 3D build.
I'm building all kinds of stuff in the basement. I guess it's just a basement and there's no significance to it.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it to load.
Because you hang a pair of scissors, you put a bag. There's some kind of stairs that you'd like build.
No, this ain't gonna work. I can't do it with the 3D. So it doesn't give you all the stories.
Is this the guy who robbed the... Well, no, I don't guess they would have that. I was going to say, is it the guy who robbed the bank?
Oh, there's a piece of cheese in the basement. It's a mouse trap.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
a
said.
mouse trap.
I know, but I said, what's the significance of it? Is it just because it's there, or is it like built off of another set, or?
The mouse shows up in several sets. Actually, it's a rat in the Parisienne in the dumpster.
I don't remember all those details. Sorry.
The scissors are to open up the bag that's on the table. Oh, got the burps. All right. There you go, Richard. She's done.
Not me. The car. His car.
We know. What do you think?
It's a cool build.
I think it's great looking. I'm hoping it'll fit in front of the TV.
It may not fit on the mantle.
That mean a Titanic coming down?
Titanic ain't coming down till around Christmas time, and I had to put it in my village. Here, make yourself useful. Oh, missed. I said you can clean up.
I'll do that so you don't have to take more time away from your build.
Yeah, I do have to get up and down a lot. Oops, not that one.
He's full of throwing shade your way tonight.
He is. It's okay. He'll come back to get him later. He'll want something. I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
I'm tired.
You might want something Saturday at the convention.
Yeah, well.
What's that?
He said he's been throwing punches at you. I said, yeah, it's okay. I said, he'll want something. I'll get back at him. And of course, you know that led to. And he said, oh, but you might want something at the convention. I really don't need anything at the convention. I spent mine at the other one. Okay. Oh, it's kind of different there. Okay. Okay.
Well, this set gave me another extra piece.
I think I remember getting extra pieces and stuff.
I got a window, but there's a 1x4 tan in here, and I've already got 2 in the set. Back of the book says it has 5 in the total set, but I've already used the 2 that it's calling for.
Oh, that was easy enough.
But here's the basement.
Speaking of basement, I think Gene just went down there.
I'm wondering if I should start this next step or not. I think I'm going to wait.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
Call it a night. First, I'm going to
Yeah.
stick over here and see what else I can put over here behind me for the castle.
All right, so what do you say? Saturday at 8?
Yeah, I can be there at 8.
What about Haley? Bringing her, aren't you?
If she can get up early enough.
Well, just holler at us. If 8:30 is better, just tell us.
Oh, it's fine. She'll be all right.
Oh, okay. Just tell her to bring her pillow.
Yes, ma'am. Well, y'all take it easy.
You too. We'll see you soon.
Oh, you like that?
Saturday.
Oh, yeah. See you on Saturday.
Bye, Gene.
See ya.
Can't find him on.